What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back today with episode number 2 at long last of our No Money Spent series. I started it last week. The support has gone crazy, man. You guys were over like 2.5k likes on episode number 1, and I saw the comments asking me, Jay, when's episode 2 coming? Well, eventually it came. Okay, we are here today, ready to roll.
It's about damn time.
And one of the coolest parts about the video was you guys were showing me so much love in the comments section too. So many fun comments. Okay, I'll show some of them on the screen here. Thank you for that. Please continue to go nuts in the comment section. One of the things I saw popping up repeatedly, which I asked for, was suggestions for good budget cards too. Now, as you'll see in today's video, I'm probably not gonna get to adding many cards from the auction block to my team. In fact, I'm having so much fun playing on this no money account, as you'll see, sniping, doing challenges, evoing cards. Like, there isn't much else I'm gonna do right now. But in a few days, when March rolls around, that's when I'm planning on actually building my team, like getting the best budget team possible so I can go 12-0. And that means there's a few more days to get your comments in on who I should add, and probably next episode we'll look to start building the team. But today we got so much good stuff. Without that, man, I am gonna go ahead and try my hand at sniping a whole bunch of different filters. I'm gonna start evoing, like I said, and collecting some of the free stuff. So dude, episode 2 of No Money Spent, you gotta throw a like on this already, or you can wait, but like, I know you're gonna do it later, so just all right, let's get into it. All right, and we're getting started right when the Kevin Durant Prime Series 2 packs drop. So lots of good content in that. Klay Thompson and Russell. That Russell is definitely a potential budget beast because his card is like super nice, and he was like immediately selling for under 100k. But we set up with, or we get started with where we left off last video, which was claiming some auctions, getting some prices up here. This is what I really want to do this episode, make a ton of MT. As you can see, my one silver card that didn't sell, Jalen Brunson, but already after one episode, we were around 5k MT. Like, that's not bad, bro. And our lineup, well, it's not great, but I was setting up a little offline lineup to roll with here. Some cards that I don't care if I waste contracts, some cards I need to evo. I was this close with Tracy McGrady, obviously. Now, I'm pretty sure I talked about this last episode, but Tracy McGrady, definitely not worth the evo. Like, he doesn't even get gold quick draw. Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure he doesn't. This Kareem, however, the first spotlight I unlocked, like, I'm still undecided. You'll see me looking at it a ton this video, but I don't know if I need to. Let me know, should I evo him? Should I spend the time? As you can see, I pretty much figured, whatever, I'll just get this T-Mac done with, because I'm gonna go ahead and get as many free cards as I can. Like, I don't know if I'll evo each of them, but there's nothing wrong with free cards, because then when I'm building my lineup, like if I sell a bunch of stuff and want to play a game, at least I have a free Ruby card sitting there, you know what I'm saying? Vaults, not my friend. In fact, I'm saying it right now, Triple Threat Online, you probably won't see me hopping on that anymore this year. Like, it's just not worth it. Like, for a chance at Diamond Zion, the rewards until you get to like 1,000, which I'm never gonna do, they aren't fun. So Triple Threat Offline, like, did I say online before? I meant offline. You know what I'm saying. It's not gonna go. Now, Triple Threat Online, next video, we might have to do a little something, because that looks like it could be worth it. Again, not worth it, this T-Mac, but there you go. He's a Ruby. At least I feel a sense of accomplishment. Look at that, T-Mac, it's crazy. But let's get into the first bit of sniping in this video. And again, there's going to be a lot. I'm going to show you a lot of my L's and the few W's that I might just take here. Diamond Donovan Mitchell, keep this in mind as well. Definitely rose in price. When I recorded episode 1, he was at like under 3k. I said I wasn't going to sell him. I'm probably going to now because his price has risen, so why not? And this Prime Series 2, remember, the Kevin Durant packs with that LaMarcus Aldridge just dropped, so I was considering sniping one of those, or this AK-47, or Karl Malone. Like, actually, all the cards, all the diamonds in this set, pretty cheap, or in this theme, and each of them pretty effective. But with that being said, I did hop over for the first time, as you can see here, to the 500 filter. Actually, I had it on 500 600, which I didn't do for most of the rest of my sniping, but just to start there, because I figured, you know what, I have like no MT. So the move is to just get little bits like this Emil Jefferson I bought for 600, flip them for 700. That's literally like a 30k profit or something after the tax, but I can't complain. You know, no money spent, like I need something, so why not? And in addition to the 500 filter, which you'll see me go back to repeatedly today in this no money spent, I was also messing around with silvers, because silvers, now last year silvers were like an automatic W because there was like the one set of silvers. Now with them adding in the second series, it does get a little bit more tricky trying to sell the silvers, but if you can still snipe them, you're still gonna get a profit. That's what I found, because people do want to lock in for tokens. So that Bruno Fernando, I think I got about a 200 or 300k profit. No, not K, 200 or 300 MT profit, which again, can't complain about that. And oh, another nice little snipe here. I think John Henson, 900. Yo, these silver prices aren't crazy, but that'll be another 200 or 300k. Why do I keep saying K? 200 or 300 MT, not great, but I am making sure something that is great. I'm logging in all 7 days of the week so I can complete or collect these free rewards. This week though, not gonna be great. 25 tokens, and you know it's tokens around here, like we don't care. But all those silvers and those minor bronze cards I sold or I picked up in snipes a while ago, they did just sell, and now I'm over 6,000 MT. Like, it's getting there, bro. It's getting there. Make sure you're looking, as I remember now, make sure you're keeping track of my MT totals in the right hand side. I'll try and remind you guys, but just so you can see how we're progressing in this no money spent. I think it was Friday night, I'm not sure what night it was, that we got a free Prime Series KD pack. I was so hyped. Yo, no money spent, give me a free pack. Let's freaking go, man. And then what do we get here? Ooh, yeah, that's tough. That is tough. So far on locker codes, on these free packs for logging in, your boy's gotten nothing. Like, nothing of value. It's not great. Even like a silver card in a locker code, I would be okay with. But right now, that's not really happening. So as you can see here, pricing out some cards. Again, nothing crazy. I haven't really hit yet on a really good snipe. Like, I'm starting to get more and more small, like incremental profits, which I'm good with. I've said a million times, but nothing large. So that's pretty much what I decided to try and go for here. As you can see me just posting up these last couple bronzes. I will eventually switch over, because I don't, this 500 filter, it's cool, but I need something good, man. I really do. And as you can see, I just keep failing at it. I keep getting these costed. Every Antetokounmpo except for Giannis keeps popping up on my snipe filter. Like, this is crazy. And I started taking some L's too. Like, it's a pretty competitive filter, so even if something good does pop up, I'm not necessarily guaranteed to get it. So that's a little bit tough. I think on content days, this filter is probably a bit more heat when people are just chucking cards up as fatality. Oh my goodness, dude, that would have been something. I think those amethysts from series 2 are selling for, I don't know, like 5k, 6k. Trey Young, I was right there, just a little bit slow. So even when I do get something to pop up, I'm a little trash, okay? And my MT, a bit of a dip now, just over 5k, because I'm waiting for more stuff to sell. But this was a W, man. I took a look, as you can see, at Chauncey Billups, and he was like 7.5k. That's a dub. I've sniped him for 3.5k last video, and he's definitely worth keeping. Some of my auctions selling, I'm almost at 7k. And again, taking dubs with Chauncey, man. He's going to stay on my lineup, but definitely feels good to have sniped that card for 3.5k cheaper than what he's going for. I'm up around 8k MT now. Boys, we're getting there. You want to ask me how to make MT? I know a lot of people do. For me, it's just been sniping these bare minimum cards. I haven't even touched triple threat online, which I plan to, and that'll make me some more MT. But right now, just sniping and flipping this 500 filter. I'm back on it, man. Trying to get these bronzes or literally like anything. And it's staying pretty tough, and honestly, it's testing my patience. Like, I need to... Oh, we got it. Oh my goodness, dude. James Harden. Oh, wow. Testing my patience, but look at that, boys. Snipity-doo-dah for the first time this series. Okay, episode 1, I missed that pink diamond Eric Gordon. Give me another rocket snipe, though. James Harden. Not really a good version of James Harden. It's like the base, the second season base, but that is huge, man. For 500k, or not 500, for 500, that was huge, man. I picked up another silver here. Nope. Actually, no, I failed on it, but this James was so big. So obviously I told you to watch my MT. Is going to take a big jump now, because when I started looking him up, I was shocked, man. I was scrolling up and I found out he was selling at this time for about 35k MT. I'm about to be 35k MT richer. Dude, that is so huge. And that is why I have to stay persistent, right? Like, I was on this 500 filter for so long, and it hit once. It wasn't crazy. It wasn't an opal or anything, but for no money spent, like, that's how you do it. You literally have to be so patient. I suck. I'm not very patient, but it paid off right there. That was huge, man. And then I sold a couple extra shoes I had. Why not toss up these auctions, these logos and stuff that I don't need? Plus that James Harden. Here goes me selling Donovan Mitchell as well, because like I said, his price jumped up about 1.5 to 2k MT, so why not sell him? I don't really need him. Kind of a trash card. Kyle Lowry, same goes for you. You go for like nothing, but we're gonna sell you, and I'm gonna get back to this. I'm gonna get back to the sniping. Yeah, 500 filter once again, seeing if I can get lucky. I missed it. I missed it. Dude, that would have been huge. KD? Another one of the trash cards. See, people realize these cards suck, so they just chuck them up. But at the same time, if you're going for tokens, they're gonna be bought up. So, dude, I didn't check that Kevin Durant, but I have to imagine that would have been at least like a 15 to 20K snipe. It hurts. It really hurts. But obviously when you have success on a filter like I did, I'm gonna keep going. I picked up some more. I'm not gonna show you everyone like Spencer Dinwiddie. Another one of the Antetokounmpos, I swear. Everyone but Giannis, I snipe. Everyone. I keep missing on the silvers, which are the big money ones. But hey, I sniped James Harden, so I cannot be mad. Kyrie Irving, I also missed. I'm getting a little frustrated. And Kyle Korver, he would have sold for over 1,000. I missed. So look at all these opportunities I had to make MT that I missed out on. I did hit a couple, obviously, but those ones that you screw up on, the ones that I missed, definitely tough. And there goes a silver. What was that? That was a free pack for logging in or something. I don't know, but I'll take it. Silvers are worth value, boys, as we sell some more auctions. So now I'm sitting here at over 13K, and this was before, like, James Harden still hasn't sold, as we find ourselves a Ruby Doug Collins, probably one of the cheapest rubies out here, but I'm not gonna complain. 900K is 900K, and we sell our silver. So still no James Harden. I was getting nervous, man. James Harden was taking a while to sell. I was wondering if he wouldn't, but then he did. 35.5K plus 30, plus 32 after the tax. I am up towards 50K MT now. Didn't even think it was gonna happen. I thought this no money spent series was gonna be a struggle, and it is a little bit, but there we go. But now we're switching lanes a bit because I'm trying to do something different. So all the sniping is fun, making some MT, but like I mentioned at the top of the video, these free cards that you get from Spotlight, they aren't great. Some of them I will spend time to Evo on, and you can suggest ones for me to Evo, but even still, just like a base, you know, a Ruby or Amethyst Jason Kidd or something, like if I'm selling my team and rebuilding, being able to slip those cards in there, it's not bad. So as you can see here, I hopped into the Jeremy Lin challenge. I figured I'd get some Evo work done with Kareem and whatever other cards I pick up, while also unlocking these free cards. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. So I'm playing these 3-minute rookies. I guess the one dumb thing I did was it wasted a lot of contracts playing the 3-minute quarter games. But again, I'm unlocking free cards. So that was my goal, as through this first one, Jeremy Lin, who's probably the one card of these free Spotlight ones that is worth Evoing, like all the way up. His Evo requirements aren't insane, as you'll see. So I don't know. Let me know if you guys think I should do that as we get a nice little Evo of our Kareem. He's one I'm so, I don't know. I don't think it's worth it because Kareem can't shoot threes. He can do a lot of other things, but is it worth it to spend my time Evoing a card that can't shoot threes? I'm really indifferent. Some of his requirements too, like just to get him to an Amethyst or whatever, like they're kind of insane. So as you can see, I'm working on it a bit here with the Jeremy Lin assists as we complete, was this Jason? I think this was Jason Kidd. Yes, Sapphire, Jason Kidd. Him and Jeremy Lin, I think Kidd and Lin are the two I'm kind of leaning towards actually doing. But as you'll see, I keep rolling, okay? I'm going to keep just unlocking these boys and getting their first or second requirements out of the way. Jason Kidd, yeah, looks kind of studly, at least defensively. For a free card, that pink diamond, I don't know, man. It looks pretty nice as we Evo Jeremy Lin for the first time. And speaking of nice upgrades, he definitely has them, and they're not insane. I'll say again, I'm knocking out like the first level of these Evo cards while picking up free cards. Andre Iguodala definitely isn't it. Definitely not. But if I was in an emergency and I just needed like a backup small forward, like I guess he would do if he's at a Sapphire level. There goes Emerald Andre Iggy, and there goes Evoing Jason Kidd to a, what does he go to, a Ruby? Those upgrades to get to an Amethyst aren't crazy, so I'll at least get him to an Amethyst. Dwight Howard challenge. Dwight's another card, just like Kareem. I really like Dwight cards and Kareem like every year, an athletic big, but the lack of ability to shoot threes, like I could probably find a cheap Ruby or Amethyst that can shoot threes and defend like almost as good as these cards. So I don't know if their Evo will be worth it, but another free card. Look at Dwight smiling. There goes Andre Iguodala Evoing to the first one, and check out to get him to a Ruby, I need 250 points and 50 rebounds. That's never gonna happen. Don't suggest I Evo freaking Andre Iguodala, as I got basically a whole lineup of spotlights now. That's when I took a step back. I paused on the Evos, all right? I had enough. That was like 2 hours of playing the game offline. I redeemed a bunch of auctions. Are we gonna get, I think we're gonna peak over 50K MT on this no money spent account, basically just from sniping and playing a few challenges. You love to see it. And now I'm gonna switch my focus from the 500 filter. Oh, hello, pew, another James Harden. These Harden cards flying for me. I was looking at current day amethyst because, as you can see, picked him up for 3.1k. I'm gonna list him up, and I think he did sell for this 5,200. That is a 2k profit right there. That's a filter that I need to work on more. Like this one, I just realized how good it was, but yeah, 2k MT filter, much better than like 100 MT. I'm trying to get something going with these Kawhis. I kind of took an L here. I bought a Kawhi for 5k, then 5.4k. Yeah, both of those kind of L's. I do eventually sell them, as you'll see, but not for very much of a profit. So I need to work on like knowing what's a good price and not being tempted, because this Kawhi, I was tempted into buying that one when I saw it. Speaking of being tempted into buying things, silver cards, that was where I went next. So I looked at the amethyst, had a little success. Then I started scroll sniping through some of these silvers. Now again, these ones are tough. I was tempted with this Kezi from the Miami Heat, but his card, like as I'm making this video, I'm still trying to sell. So I'm probably not going to end up taking a profit off him, which is tough. But for the most part, yeah, these cards kind of sold like 1.4, basically half price for Doug McDermott. Post them up, that'll be about a, if my math's right, like a 600-700 MT profit. As you can see, some of these cards starting to sell. The amethyst, they didn't go right away. I might have taken L's with that Kawhi, but eventually I think I do get them to sell, which is nice. The very last, I lied. I did go into one more Evo challenge, not Isaiah Thomas, but it's Dirk. Okay, I don't know. This Dirk is super outdated, but I figured why not? Like I like Dirk, so yeah, he can shoot. Dirk would probably be more valuable at this point than Kareem or Dwight if his card was better. Like you can only evo him up to a diamond. It's not great, but just the fact that he can shoot. Anyways, we got that. Here we go with Kawhi selling. I don't think I took a loss on these Kawhis I sniped, but definitely not a great addition. Jeremy Lin evoed. Check out his requirements. Jeremy Lin is the best evo card, and his requirements are so easy. Like 250 points to get to a diamond. You know I'm about to do that. This Drazen Petrovic just dropped, and he looks like a budget beast. Like not a super budgety card, but he's a pink diamond that's selling for right now about 50k. If he goes cheaper, even a little bit more expensive, his badges are nuts, man. Like he is a card I'll definitely want to pick up if I can snipe, especially, you know, get him a little bit cheaper than what he's worth. That would be nice. No, oh my goodness, I bid on him. No, I bid on him. I hate that. Why would you post a snipe with a bid? I got hosed. I absolutely got hosed on that. But our final bit of business here in this video, punching in a couple locker codes. I think it was for an all-star pack, this one, and then eventually we'll get to a legacy Dwayne Wade pack. I guess I did get a silver, what was it, like at the midway point of this video, from one of those free login packs. So there is value to be had, but this one was trash. I got the Spotlight Dwayne Wade deluxe pack. That was a pack that was here on day one of the game. I realized that as I was landing my ball in that spot. Not great, okay? Like, I guess I could have gotten like a Ruby Allen Iverson. I actually got 2 cards from it, so I guess I can't complain that much. Both of them sold for, I don't know, 800 MT. Still, I'm going to take any little bit. Didn't get a Diamond Miles Bridges or anything out of these packs, unfortunately. RIP, that would have been nice as I post up these few cards that I did pick up. But at the end of the day, episode number 2 of No Money Spent, that was a journey, boys. This is what our lineup's looking like. I added no cards via the auction block. Like, I didn't add a single one. All I did was pick up a bunch of free cards, started evoing them, and my lineup does indeed look better. We're sitting at, as the video ends, about 46k MT. Remember that I have a couple silvers that are going to sell for around 6k in the auction block, so we're definitely getting there. Let me know what you guys thought here of episode 2 of this series. I hope you did enjoy. This was a lot of good stuff in here. Like I said, once March rolls around, that's when I'm going to look to actually build the best budget lineup with all the MT I have. So I'm gonna keep sniping for the next little bit. I'm gonna probably try and dip in, play some triple threat online, make some MT. Maybe I'll evo up that Jeremy Lin. You guys can let me know what you want to see in the comment section. Drop a like as well. Maybe we get this one to 2,000 again. That would be crazy. Shout out to you if you're still watching this. I'm Jay Canada. Y'all have a good one.